Hi, my name is Clipchamp, and today I will be talking about a serious issue that many people don't know about: child labor in the chocolate industry. The chocolate we eat every day often comes at cost we don't see. In West Africa, millions of children are working in dangerous conditions to produce the cocoa that makes our chocolate. My presentation is called The True Cost of Chocolate, and I hope it helps raise awareness and inspires us to think about how we can be part of the change. Imagine being 10 years old. No school, no play, just 12-hour shifts, swinging machetes, inhaling pesticides, and carrying heavy loads of cocoa beans. This isn't fiction, it's reality for over 1.5 million children in West Africa. Major chocolate companies have known this for over 2 decades, and yet child labor is still deeply rooted in their supply chains. This isn't just a business failure, it's a moral one. These children, some as young as 5, are not just working, they are surviving. Trafficked from countries like Mali and Burkina Faso, they are abused, isolated, and denied even basic education. 94.8% of children perform what the International Labour Organization calls the worst form of child labor. Their suffering is hidden beneath shiny wrappers in a world that choose not to see them. Why this matters? Chocolate generates over 100 billion in global revenue. Yet the companies behind it, Mars, Nestle, Hershey's, have broken every promise to eliminate child labor. From 2005 to 2020, they have pushed deadlines, dodged accountability, and continued profiting. They still can't guarantee that their chocolate is child labor free. Why does this matter? Because injustice doesn't end with knowledge, it ends with action. This isn't just a failure of companies, it's a failure of systems. Farmers earn so little that they are forced to rely on child labor. Enforcement is a joke. Ivory Coast anti-trafficking unit survives on just $5,000 a year. Certifications are weak, inspection rare. Even when lawsuits are filed, nothing really changes. This isn't about supply chains anymore. It's about values. Who do this system protect? Profit? Because it's not children. The power to change this lies with chocolate companies, West African governments, and consumer nations like United States and Europe. But they won't move until they are pushed. Nestle can only trace about 49% of its cocoa, Mars just 24%. That means most of their supply still comes from unmonitored free zones, the places where child slavery thrives. But here's the truth: these companies respond to regulation, lawsuits, investor pressure, and most of all, to us. But what happens if none of them act fast enough? That's where we come in. So, what do? We stop supporting companies that hide behind fake promises, we support ethical brands, demand traceable cocoa, and speak up. What should we do? Refuse to be silent, refuse to forget. If we don't demand justice, no one will. And how will we do it? Through action, through education, through conversation like this one. Changes start small, but it spreads. Let's test what you have learned. Scan this code to take part in a quick activity. Share your thoughts, challenge your assumptions, and take the first step towards being part of the solution. Child labor in the cocoa industry continues not because it's hidden, but because no one has been forced to stop it. That ends with us. Demand transparency by responsibly. Speak out. Our voice, our choice, our awareness. These are our tools, and they matter. No child should have to suffer for something as simple as chocolate bar. Let's make sure they don't.